Hey guys, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever.
I know, right?
Hey y'all. It's so
How
good
Guys,
you
to see your
doing?
beautiful faces.
I know. I wish we were together, but this is the responsible thing to do virtually. But I'm glad we had a minute to come together. I have been really overwhelmed with this ballot right now, and I was hoping we could go through the propositions together and vote together. How does that sound?
Sure.
Absolutely.
So the first one that I was
That's right.
looking at, Prop 15. Do you guys know much about that and how we should vote?
Yes. Oh my gosh. So I'm looking at Prop 15 right here. So I'm definitely voting yes on Prop 15 because it would bring back $12 billion a year back to the state of California for local governments and for schools. 40% of that money would go to the schools, 60% would go to the local governments. And Prop 15 would do that by closing a corporate tax loophole, ensuring that big companies are paying their fair share of taxes, while homeowners are still being protected, and I have some homegirls that own a small business, and I actually just learned and I saw that Prop 15 would also provide them with a property tax cut. So it's a good deal. It's a good deal. If we can get money back to our kids. Did y'all know we rank 39th in the country and how much we spend?
What? I had
39?
no idea.
39,
Oh my gosh.
39. So we definitely have to vote yes on Prop 15.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks. You. Yes on 15.
that sounds like a yes.
That's awesome.
I'm voting yes on 15.
As I'm going through, the next one that I had a question about was Prop 20. What do you guys, any opinions on that one?
Well, Prop 20, let's see, there's a lot that I could say about Prop 20. But as somebody who will be personally affected if Prop 20 passes, I'm just going to stick to the basics. You see, the person that I was a long time ago is not the same person that you see on the screen. I made a lot of mistakes and I did time in prison because of them. I was released from prison in 2012 under AB 109, right? Under AB 109, instead of getting out on parole, I was out on probation, which made it possible for me to go back to college. A couple years later, Prop 47 passed, and several of my past drug convictions got reduced to misdemeanors from felonies. If Prop 20 passes, both of those pieces of legislation will be repealed, and my misdemeanors will go back to being felonies. And I'll also have to submit to DNA registration all over again, which is a statewide database, right? I feel like I've made a lot of progress in my life. I'm going on to become a civil engineer at Cal State LA. I don't want to go backwards, so I am voting hard no on Prop 20, not just for me, but for all the other students out there that are like me who have a similar past.
Thank you, Manny. Okay, so agreed. No on 20.
That's a no.
No on 20.
Thank
Man, okay. This is
you.
awesome.
You're screaming.
What do you guys think about Measure J?
I am really in favor of Measure J because basically what it does is it tells the county that before they have to spend all this money on jails and stuff, like we should spend money taking care of people first. There are so many homeless people in my neighborhood, and I see them. They live here. They just live in my neighborhood, but on the street. And the only time they ever get like anything from the government is when the cops roust them and throw them in jail. And that's when they get, food. And that's when they have a place to sleep at night with a roof over their head. That's just totally wrong. That is wrong. We would be so much better off if we spent that money taking care of folks who are in crisis first, instead of just throwing them in jail. So for me, Measure J is absolutely a yes.
Okay.
Yes on J.
Budget. I love that. Yes on J, guys. Okay.
J.
And this has been awesome. We're filling out our ballots together.
Yay!
Really great. How do you guys feel? Feeling good?
Excellent.
Good.
I'm feeling excited. This is awesome. So the next thing that I need your guys' opinion on is how are you guys all sending in your ballots? Because there's so many options and I'm hearing so much.
Yeah, I am going to fill out my ballot. I'm going to put it in my envelope. I'm going to make sure to sign it right here, sign and date, and I will drop it off in the local vote center, which is the New Hall Library for me.
Okay, so you're going to drop it off or you put it in the mail. Okay. Manny, what about you?
Well, you see, when I got my ballot, unfortunately, it got wet at some point because there's some water damage to it, and my envelope is already sealed, so I can't use it. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go to lavote.net/replace ballot and request a replacement. And after that, instead of mailing it in, I'm going to go to the Sunland Senior Citizen Center, which is my local vote center, and drop it off in person.
Okay. What about you, John?
I haven't gotten to go to Staples Center this year. Really bugs me. So I'm going to the Staples Center Vote Center, which opens on Saturday, the 24th.
Awesome. And I noticed on the back of our ballots, there are all the options. So I can just check it out there. But that's awesome. Thanks, guys.
No problem.
Thank you.
So, let's get our vote in. Yeah. Let's get our vote in, guys. Let's do this.
Si se puede.
Si se puede.